A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Flying Squirrels. Dave Vila will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right. And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. And he's back into second here safely.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and
coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Boomer stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Vic has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Big Daddy Boomer, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball. Popped him up. Hernandez shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Mark Bentler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mark Bentler.
Toward the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Big Daddy Boomer. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. At the plate, Craig Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a play to first. It's there. He got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score.
That was a great defensive play there. You know, he's not the guy you'd necessarily expect to make a play like that. He's not known for his glove skills. Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
3-2 the finish. The game's future stars are on.
Let's play ball. He's out.
In now, Big Daddy Boomer. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. This is line to left. Coburn has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up.
Digging in, Big Daddy Boomer. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Burdick is in retreat as he pulls it in. Digging in, Big Daddy Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Almonte rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. We're all square at 1 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RB.
Stepping in, Big Daddy Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Burdick is there, 2 gone.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Akron jumped ahead in the 7th. The show's continuing. Coming to the plate now, Randy Guillen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Randy.
First, Boomer fields it cleanly. The tag, and he is out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team. At the plate, Big Daddy Boomer. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. And there to take it in is Guillen for route number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Big Daddy Boomer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High in the air out to center field. Guillen on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Park rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece. So digging in now, Daniel Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Daniel Turner.
The 1-1. Double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5. Stepping up to the plate, Craig Gonzalez.
First baseman, number 9, Craig Gonzalez.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. High pop-up. Boomer waits on it. And that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Big Daddy Boomer earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball.
Ready once again, Roberto Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Hernandez.
First baseline. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. At the plate, Will Brannon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop, Will Brannon.
Soft liner to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-roll, that ball was...
So coming to the plate, Big Daddy Boomer.
Big Daddy Boomer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken high and deep to right. Williamson racing back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and a relay to the plate. He's safe at the plate, and we are tied here in the 8th. Standing in, Roberto Hernandez.
And leading up for the flying squirrel,
The 1-2.
third baseman, Robert.
Hit towards first. Boomer charging this one. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So definite problem.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Lee Canizaro gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
First baseman.
So striding forward now, Big Daddy Boomer trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Almonte takes his lead at third with 1 away. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in the switch hitter, Alfonso Vasquez. The 0-2 delivery.
Alfonso Vasquez.
Hit well on the ground to first. Boomer moving to his right, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Striding in, Big Daddy Boomer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Big Daddy Boomer.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Velasco over to his right. Makes the play, one away. Striding into the box, Big Daddy Boomer. He flew out in his last at bat.
Big Daddy Boomer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll pull into second with one away. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Big Daddy Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. High and deep to right center. Reyna giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Seawolves used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Tommy Chang wins his third of the season. Lee Canizaro struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Lewis Robeson closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt VASQUEZ. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between digging in now, Big Daddy Boomer. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run.
Well, that blast serves notice that this kid is
stepping in and ready for another shot. Big Daddy Boomer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Velasco is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Now at the plate, Tino Velasco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Pete Kozma. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals. Topper back to the mound. To second for one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Striding in once again, Alfonso VASQUEZ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Hit to first, scooped up. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So they let him off the hook here. Stepping in, Big Daddy Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, now the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That ball was hit real hard.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs.
Digging in and looking for more, Big Daddy Boomer. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So striding in, Stephen Casper. Castro. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 1 run. Now batting, Big Daddy Boomer. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Almonte leads off second with nobody out. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Lewis Robeson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend. So stepping in, Big Daddy Boomer, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run. Now in the box, Big Daddy Boomer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. High in the air out to center field. Reyna has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. To the plate, Big Daddy Boomer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Big Daddy Boomer.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Now at the plate, Stephen Castro. He singled his last time up.
Stefan Castro.
Here it comes on 0-2. Chopped weakly to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Big Daddy Boomer.
Big Daddy Boomer.
First pitch on its way. High and deep to center field. Reyna ranging back. Still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, this guy's been... Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The game's future starts. Into the box now, Big Daddy Boomer. He went deep last night twice.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Drilled to the left side, and that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack.
Stepping into the box, Big Daddy Boomer. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
Well, it's obvious they didn't.
Into the box, Thomas Kristen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One on the ground to first. Boomer is there. Throw goes over to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Big Daddy Boomer. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. This year against right-handed pitching, Boomer brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a little.
Now at the plate, Thomas Kristen.
Right fielder, Thomas Kristen. 2-2-2.
To short, 6. He's right there. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Ready for another shot now. Big Daddy Boomer. He singled his last time up. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this league.
And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Erie Seawolves took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
A fast-developing young player has gotten the attention of the higher-ups in management. Prospects may not realize how closely they are being watched, and by other organizations as well as their own. A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Trenton Thunder. Akron find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Leo Enriquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours, but that doesn't necessarily.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year as they get on the board first. Into the box now, Ronaldo Huber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit. And this is on the ground to first, could be two. To second for one, on to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with two on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's two outs.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Big Daddy Boomer. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Smoke toward third, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in, Anthony Amaya. He reached on a single in his first try.
Anthony Amaya.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Double play ball to second. 4 reined in. 1 there, on to first, and it's another double play. There's Big Daddy Boomer will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. This is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Settling in now, Big Daddy Boomer. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Span is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 the score tonight. Akron took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
The final line.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Manuel Ojeda is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 24 home runs for him on the season as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far.
Rodney leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Third baseman, Vinny Novoa.
Attempt here. The throw will go to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Took a real risk by going after the lead runner there heading into third. That's always a tough call, and it's hard to fault them for being aggressive. But you hate not to get an out when the batter is himself up.
Here's a high pop-up. Boomer is under it. Oh, and this drops in the infield. There's one. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Boomer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back, just missed that one, fouled that one off really hard.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. Boomer takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And the big turn costs him as he is out trying to get back to third. Stepping up now, Big Daddy Boomer. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. First offering on its way. On the ground is short. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, a double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it.
Ready now, Claudio Saucedo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the 3-2 pitch. On the line at first. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, first basemen aren't exactly known for being fleet of foot, but he's got to make this play.
Big Daddy Boomer will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away. Ready for another chance, number 82. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that was the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. Akron led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Ernest Guzman. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Boomer. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental.
And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead.
Stepping into the box, Big Daddy Boomer. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think
Striding forward now is the DH, Steve Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim. Try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Ferreira right there. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react.
Digging in once again, Big Daddy Boomer. He singled his last time up. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Attaboy, good job. Way to rip.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed.
At the plate, Big Daddy Boomer. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still getting... Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Trenton took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ruben Ullman with his 4th win this season. Marcel Chambers wraps it up for the save, his 2nd. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Brooks Pounders, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. You got.
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Popped him up.
Get a few steps. You're scoring at that drop.
Number 90 has a play. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate.
Digging in to try it again. Big Daddy Boomer 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 26 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base.
In now, Big Daddy Boomer. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
Well, he's as hot as anybody in the game right now.
Digging in, Alexi Valdez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Xavier Morton. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Big Daddy Boomer will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see.
Stepping in, Duncan Chan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Chan.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Alonzo Davis.
Right fielder, number 32, Alonzo Davis.
Here now the 2-2. Up the first baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over, down 0.
So digging in now, Big Daddy Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard to third. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Digging in, Duncan Chan.
The batter, third baseman, Duncan Chan.
Hit out towards second. 1 there. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter. Stepping up to the plate, Big Daddy Boomer. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. From the stretch. Popped him up. McClory in foul ground. Oh, and he misses it. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
13-5 at the end of all the action. The Akron Rubber Ducks get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Andreas Morales will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 29 home runs for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
So coming to the plate, Alexi Valdez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Thorne stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Boomer gloves it, throw to the plate, and he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. Next will be the clean. Up hitter, Big Daddy Boomer. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to.
Ready once again, Big Daddy Boomer, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
You're here.
The relay. Throw won't get him.
You know, they say pitching is about location, location, location. First 2 pitches into that at bat really good. Mark, the third one, not so much.
You know, that's where the game's changed.
Big Daddy Boomer will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. To the left side, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Way to swing the bat.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys.
At the plate, Lonnie Thorne. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Akron Rubber Ducks wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Juan Guerrero gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Andreas Morales couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss.
7 runs on.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's so striding forward now, Big Daddy Boomer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Liner in there for a base hit. And the streak will continue as he digging in for his 2nd at-bat. Big Daddy Boomer. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 31 for him on the season. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change.
Striding in, number 90. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 2-1 home. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nate Kramer as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On the first baseline. And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up and it's into right field. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, Nero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up. But keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the...
Ready to take his hacks again. Big Daddy Boomer as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as they have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning. But he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or short.
Striding into the box, Big Daddy Boomer. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Popped him up. Number 90 in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Digging in now, Big Daddy Boomer. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at bat. Park at second. Almonte is over at first with one away. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Cisneros looks up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, his third home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jason Sandoval. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Round to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Nine to 3, the final tally here in this one. Akron used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ernest Guzman takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Andreas Gomez turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Rubber Ducks, 9 runs on 17 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Akron Rubber Ducks and the Hartford Yard Goats. Hartford attempt to end a 6. Richie Ponce will be on the mound for game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Big Daddy Boomer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Now in the box, Nate Kramer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Nate Kramer.
The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Now at the plate, number 90, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Down to third. He's got it. Second, but they throw it away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Well, I think the second baseman felt the heat from the runner coming at him. He seemed to rush his throw, and that caused him to throw it wide at first. Tough turn, but I think he'd tell you he should have made a better throw.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Big Daddy Boomer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cisneros going back at the track, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 34 home runs now on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Big Daddy Boomer, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as it is now 7-3.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on the...
Standing in, number 90. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
90.
The 1-2. Slow grounder to first. Scooped up. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 7-4. Big Daddy Boomer will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Line down the left field line. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Cisneros is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Boomer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Daddy Boomer.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game. Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Akron Rubber Ducks get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Andreas Gomez earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Richie Ponce was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
For the Rubber Ducks, 9 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. For the Archers, 4 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 21 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thanks for joining us.